Have you ever heard of the author who predicted his own murder? This chilling story begins in 1889 with a British writer named Francis Tumblety. He published a short, strange piece of fiction about a man being stalked by a sinister figure, a doctor armed with surgical knives. In the story, this menacing character would leave letters signed with just a single initial. A few months later, in a bizarre twist, real-life events started to mirror his fiction. Police began questioning Tumblety himself as a suspect in the infamous Jack the Ripper murders. Tumblety, of course, denied everything. He insisted he was innocent and had nothing to do with the horrific crimes plaguing London. But decades after his death, his diary was discovered, and what was inside sent shivers down everyone's spine. One entry was particularly terrifying. It read, "He follows me now. I invented him, and he knows." It seemed the fictional character he had created was no longer just a figment of his imagination. Tumblety became paranoid, convinced someone was after him. He quickly fled England for America, telling anyone who would listen that he was being pursued. Once he arrived in New York, his behavior only grew stranger. Witnesses reported seeing him on the streets, engaged in intense conversations with what they described as a thin man in a dark coat. But here's the unsettling part. Tumblety was always alone. He was talking to someone who wasn't there. The mystery deepened until it reached its grim conclusion. The final page of his diary contained just 3 haunting words. He caught up. Tumblety was found dead in his rented room. There were no signs of a struggle, no wounds, no forced entry. It was as if he had simply stopped. But on the wall, investigators found one last clue. A single letter had been carved into the plaster. The initial R, was it the Ripper? Or had Tumblety's own fictional creation somehow crossed over into reality to claim its creator? What do you think happened? Let me know in the comments. And for more strange stories from history, make sure to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.